Coming at you today from Strongside, and we're right here by the goal wall, and this is a pretty exciting time. What I want you to think about is setting some goals. And when I say goals, we're gonna break that down. I want you to really spend some time thinking about what you wanna do. Whether it's in this training cycle, whether it's in your own personal venture or whatever you wanna do, your goals are the driver for your success. And your goals, whether that's weightlifting or lose weight or get fit, lower your cholesterol, whatever you wanna do, if they're not set right, your motivation's gonna drop. And everybody's like, oh, I wanna get more motivated. I wish I could do that. Dude, the goal needs to be important. The goal needs to be everything that you're after. And what I want you to think about your goals is, okay, when you woke up today, you went to work. And you went to work because you had a vision of what you wanted to accomplish. You wanted a financial goal. You wanted to pay your mortgage. You wanted to be able to support your kids and your family or whatever. Whatever the goals are didn't get in the way of you sleeping in for work. Just probably for the same reason that you didn't get up today and do a bunch of drugs before you went to work. You said, why would I do drugs? That would get in the way. I would lose my job, or I would do something that got in the way of me reaching my goal. I want you to think of your fitness the same way. When you get unmotivated, it's probably because the goal wasn't important enough. It wasn't something that you really wanted to achieve. Yeah, sure, cool, lose 20 pounds. Maybe that's a cool goal. But is it something that's aligned with the vision that you have for yourself? You know, when you come to the gym, when you work hard, when you attend your classes 4 days a week, or when you meal prep, when you choose to get a salad instead of a baked potato, or whatever you decide to do, you're doing that because you have a purpose, you have a vision, you have something you want to accomplish for yourself. And if your goals aren't creating that better version of yourself, they're not really aligned, you're gonna fall out. I want you to think about some hardcore goals. I want you to think about something that's definitive, something that you can check off, something that you can relentlessly pursue, not lose weight, gain muscle, work out more, drink more water, get more flexible. None of that means anything. I'm not saying anything and you're not hearing anything. It's not definitive. I want you to set something definitive. I want you to give it a timeline, something you can do, something you can check off. And I want you to go after it. I want you to go after it so hard that you have to become a different person to do that, all right? You know, if you look on this goal wall behind me, there's a lady up here who has one push-up. One push-up might seem like a lot to you, it might not seem like a lot to you, but that's gonna change her life. When she gets that one push-up, she has to become a different person to accomplish that. And that takes a significant amount of work. And you know, when you look at these goals, whether it's these goals behind me or goals that you might set for yourself, I want you to use them as leverage. I don't want you to set some goal that you just try to go after and accomplish, and maybe that's kind of cool. I want you to leverage it against every bad decision that you could possibly make. Everything that gets in the way. You know, I'm too tired. My kids are, you know, whatever. I'm sore from yesterday. I had a bad day at work. I don't want to make it in. It's been a late night. I don't have time. You know, I want you to think of all the excuses. Anything that you could come up with that could be an excuse. If you give into it, your goal wasn't important enough. I want you to set something that's so important to you, whether that's physical, like you see handstand push-up behind me, you see clean this much weight, you see double unders, whatever it is. I want it to be so important to you that nothing can stand in the way. Nothing like driving by Krispy Kreme and seeing the hot donut sign. None of that. None of that gets in the way. None of it gets in the way because your goals are so important. And I want you to think about that. And I want you to think about something that's so important to you that nothing can get in the way of reaching your success. You start thinking like that, you start putting it on the scale of everything else that you do in your life, you'll start reaching all the fitness goals that you wanted, and everything else is gonna come into play, and you're gonna be a winner, and I'm really excited to see that.